Hi, this is my project on the acoustic guitar. Okay, so these are the parts of the guitar: the headstock, tuners, nut, neck, sound hole, body, bridge. Also the frets and the strings that are not shown on this picture, and they all perform a specific task that helps the guitar produce the sound. So this is a guitar that has the nylon strings instead of the steel strings. The nylon strings are better if you're going to strum with your fingers, and the steel strings are better if you're going to strum with a pick. So it just depends on how you're going to strum, what kind of strings you want. So this is just a quick start pack that you can get the guitar. And the neat thing about it is you get everything with the guitar, because you get your strap and your tuner and the little bag and a few picks, and you get the bag that holds the guitar, and you get the guitar. So instead of having to buy everything separately, you get it all together. So like the quick start pack is a really good way to just, like, if you're a beginner, just get the quick start pack. It's cheaper and it has everything in it, and it's really nice. Okay, so this is just a basic tuner. Now there's some like this, and then there's some that you put into that you plug into the guitar. This one you just hold it, you know, kind of close to the guitar, and you can't make any noise around it, or else it'll pick up that noise too. But when you're getting the tuners, it's easier to get a basic one, or one that tells you where you are, instead of getting this, because these are harder to read. And also, I prefer the ones that it just, you don't plug it into the guitar, you like leave it separate. For me that's better, but it's up to the person that's getting it. This is a strap for the guitar. It's one of the two types of straps. This one's the button-on kind, where you stick a little hole on the button-like thing on the guitar that's up by the neck and then at the very bottom. This is easier and better to use than the one that you tie with like a little shoelace and then do that at the very bottom, because when you have the shoelace, you tie it around where the strings are, and it can affect the noise. So I prefer the sound, not really the noise, but the sound that it creates. And to me this is just better because it doesn't affect anything, and it just works really well. Okay, so this is just the other kind of strap. It's the one that has this on the top and then the button on the bottom. And the only problem I have with it is, like, when you're doing the shoelace, it can affect the sound. And not really the button, because it's like on the bottom, it doesn't touch anything but the bottom of the guitar. But the shoelace, you can end up getting out the right note of the guitar, or you could get a sound that you don't want out of it, just because it'll affect the strings. So I prefer the other kind, but it doesn't really matter what you use. So this is one type of case for the guitar. This one is probably the most expensive one, because it has like the really soft part in the inside, and then it has the hard outside, and it has the buckles and everything, so it's probably the most expensive. And then you have this other kind. Alright, so this other kind is just a cheaper case, and all that it is like a little mesh bag, I guess, like material, so you can really bang up the guitar, unlike with the other one. So the other one is like a protective case. This is just like you carry it around, and you have to be really careful with it still. And so with the other one you have to be careful because you can mess up the case, but it won't affect the guitar in any way. Alright, so these are nylon picks, and they're better because they don't affect the sound of the guitar like the other ones do, because the plastic ones will affect the sound by making a clanky noise, and you might not know where it's coming from, so I prefer these. And then this one. So this is just a plastic pick. So you can see there's no grip or anything, so you have to hold on to its pressure, and that can be hard when you're trying to strum too. And you might accidentally drop it inside the guitar or something. So this is not the best kind. These are just strings. They're just Martin acoustic guitar strings, light. And Martin sells anywhere from extra light to hard or heavy. And the extra light is really easy on your fingers. The heavy or hard is like hurt a lot when you press down. So a lot of beginners would go for like light or extra light. And then it also have medium, and you know, it's really easy to find the kind of things you want with them. So this is just sheet music for the guitar. It tells you what chords you're supposed to play and for how long, and if you're supposed to rest or not. And then this is basically it for my project. Hope you liked it. Bye.